What's going on, Quantum Nation? My name is Quantum, and today I'll be giving you guys the best LG TVs you can buy right now in 2020. Now, before I get into this video, a slight disclaimer. For most of LG's TVs, I typically don't recommend them because they either have downgraded something in 2020 or there's just something going amiss. And that is something that I'm going to be talking about at length in this video. Now, amongst the LG fanatics, I have gained quite the reputation of an LG hater specifically. But the reality is no brand is safe from my scrutinization if there's something that they took away from last year or things that just went amiss. So regardless of what you hear here, make sure that you go and fact check what I'm saying and you'll see that everything pans out as usual. But I do have to give a disclaimer because there are quite a few people nowadays trying to discredit me because I'm a little too good at proving LG is not exactly what they say it is. But that's not what this video is about. This is for those of you who still want an LG, you don't really care, and this is what it is, right? So let's dive into the first TV on this list, the LG C9. This is going to be the best overall TV that LG has, and honestly speaking, if you can buy it, it's the most consumer-friendly, future-proof TV that you can buy right now. If you can buy it, pick it up before it's too late. Moving on to the next TV, the LG E8. It's a little older than a lot of the newer stuff, and yeah, sure, you don't have HDMI 2.1, which honestly speaking isn't that big of a deal in 2020 because we don't have anything that can take advantage of that stuff. And if you're just looking for a killer picture quality, something that's awesome, great, the reason you go to OLED, then this is going to be a good TV for you. It's going to have support for legacy features like screen capture and even that cool screen recording. So along with that, it has a fantastic build quality and it pretty much is offering most, if not everything, the modern TVs do. So it's definitely something that you should do if you have the chance because it comes at a good price these days. Now, the LG Z10 would be the next best offering from LG. Reason being is because it has native support for both FreeSync and G-Sync, and it is fully future-proofed by today's standards. So if you're looking for something that just no matter what, you're just walking away and you're fully future-proofed, then by all means, buy the LG Z10. Now, that leaves us with the LG C10. Contrary to popular belief, for this, it definitely will make the list because they have a 48-inch with HDMI 2.1 support. The 48-inch size is one of the most neglected sizes, honestly, right now on the market. So LG is pretty much the only one feeling that niche with such a picture quality, and that kind of proposition value doesn't just go away. That being said, it doesn't have full HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, limiting future HDR implementations. So that is something that you will have to weigh up. Watch my videos on that. I go into a full breakdown and everything. But regardless of how I feel about it, the picture quality is definitely going to be something that's going to be impressive for an LG display, and you're going to enjoy it either way. But even still, if you can, make sure you buy the C9 over the C10 because the C9 is head and shoulders better in literally every way that counts. And nobody that's saying that to you is, gonna break it down like that, and I think it's a shame. But honestly, you have the right to know if you're spending thousands on this TV. So just, I told you, so just so you know. Now, moving on to something that's going to be a little bit more negative, I know that there aren't any LED TVs from LG on this list, and now I'm going to tell you why. Okay, never buy any LG IPS TV that they offer right now. They literally purposely use IPS instead of VA or vertical alignment, just simply because they know that it comes with the worst black levels for nighttime viewing. So on the entire market, LG is known as literally the worst manufacturer for LG TVs, and of course they do it to make their OLED line look better and LED as a technology look inferior by comparison, because simply put, LG has invested pretty much everything they have into pushing OLED as a brand, as a technology, and that is something that they heavily believe in. So needless to say, they do everything they can to make LEDs look inferior, right down to using the worst form of panel technology. Now, that can be seen on all nano cell TVs and all nano TVs in 2020. Do not buy a single one of them if you expect a nice darkroom experience, because it won't be there. Your colors will definitely be impressive from time to time, but the big draw with their TVs mostly is the fact that your black levels bleed into normal content, and there's a lot of blotchiness and irregularities that come off as just flat out defective, and this is just the kind of result of IPS panels in general, but LG definitely doesn't do much to help out. So I think that's something that you should know. Hey, listen, if you're on a budget and you want an LED television, seriously look at brands like Vizio, Hisense, and TCL, at least they're quantum dot alternatives, if you are on a budget, because LG is not doing anything for you. Now, in summary, I don't recommend you buy a single 2020 TV so far because they haven't been delivering the goods. In fact, still available today are the predecessors from 2019, and in most cases and scenarios across multiple brands, not just LG, that is probably going to be your best bet and the better bet. Reason for that is because companies know they no longer have to try. Consumers will justify their purchases through attacking each other, through slander, through social media, and brand influencing, where companies literally approach people, give them a sponsorship, give them a free product to sell out and market to a mass audience, is a huge issue in today's consumer market. So honest reviews on Amazon or Walmart.com or wherever else you can find them are so hard to find these days. So smack like on this video for just being honest and transparent, because regardless of, anything else, at the very least, you know what you're getting yourself into when you watch one of my videos, and that's just the way I like to keep it. But that being said, now it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to buy LG as a brand, now that you know what TVs from them are the best right now in 2020. Thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.